My thing is just not knowing what exactly is in those processed meats. You add fillers and you add stabilizers and stuff like that. That's not natural. So the body, what you think you're getting in the form of protein and healthy fats is a lot of extra junk that your body doesn't know what to do with.
Anything processed is by definition not as good as the naturally occurring product. So as soon as you process it, you're taking and removing some of the wholesome goodness out of the food and putting in some damaging types of chemicals.
Well, there are no naturally occurring deli meats out there. We can't just go out there and pick.
Well, you can. You can go out and you could cook a turkey and then slice the turkey. And if you did that, if you cook a 20-pound turkey, it would take you a long time to cook it, but you'd have meat for the next week for your families, and that's kind of what people used to do, right? You take these pressed parts, basically, and we put them together, and there's a lot of fats and things like that in those meats, and then in order to have a longer shelf life, then they have to put in some different things in order to keep some of the toxic bacteria and things like that off of those meats so that we don't get sick. So that has made it so that in order for us to eat those meats and make them last longer, we've had to add things to them. That's by definition processing.
So then you don't feed your kids any lunch meats?
Me personally, or my wife? No, we do, but we usually use boar's head. We try to stay with the organic version or the natural versions of it to try and decrease their amounts of it. But we also don't give them sandwiches every day. Everything in moderation is kind of an important way of looking at it. If you can avoid some of the chemical additives and some of the nitrites and MSG, especially as an additive, it's the additives that are the problem.
Yes, I eat deli meat. I try not to eat it often, or as far as eating it like regularly on an everyday basis, I wouldn't.
Okay, and so why is that?
Just because it's very processed and it has a lot of salt in it, which is bad. I know that it's processed, and from what Dr. Tim says, processed is bad.
I'll eat like boar's head, turkey. Pablo says the boar's head, that's really good. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it because it's actually what you're getting. Usually if it's cheap stuff, it's a lot more processed stuff.
No, I don't. There's too much preservatives, too much salt. No, I don't.
Do it again.
Deli meats.